Greetings and salutations. My name is Tish and welcome to the Artist Haven. In tonight's live stream, it is Friday Night Color Palette Challenge. And that means that I've gathered some of my creative friends. Okie dokie. And we are going to create some awesome art. But first, before we get started, two things. One, this is a live stream, and if it can happen, it will happen on a live. So please bear with us for any technical difficulties. And number two, let's introduce my number two. My love, my darling, my executive producer, Mr. Michael Sean Carter.
Thank you very much. You know, a lot of times I feel like number two, but that's not the case tonight. Hey, another wonderful night. Here we are. Thank you for joining us. And without further ado, let's introduce these wonderful, wonderful artists. And all the way out in California, it is the lovely Janice Pittman. Hello, Janice.
Hello.
Hello, Janice.
Hello, Tish.
What you gonna be working on tonight?
Well, I was gonna do flowers on black Yupo paper because I have some pastels in the color palette, and I didn't realize that the one I was doing in like a trial run on was my last sheet of black. So I'm gonna drop back and punt and hope that they don't move the goalposts on me again, and I'm gonna try it on white and still try and do a flower and hope it all works. But I've got some Marabou inks, I've got some Nara inks, and I've got some Ranger inks, and we're going to go from there.
Okie dokie. Looks like you got all the inks, so let's get started with that, hey? And next we have...
Julie. Julie E.
Hi.
Sorry about that.
No, that's okay.
Technical difficulties once again. There we are. Right? They're upon us.
That's what I'm saying, yo.
I'm really here anymore either, so it's kind of hard when I do show up now. It's like, who?
Yeah. Wait a minute.
No, it can't be.
Who?
Can't be.
Well, I'm grateful you're here.
Well, thank you. I'm happy to be here too. It's nice to just take a break from life and art with friends. So I enjoy it very, very much.
Yeah. And
it's such a pretty color palette tonight too. I'm going to try and do it a little justice, hopefully.
You'll share that you're going to do an acrylic pour, it looks like?
Yeah, I think I'm going to try and do some mixed blooms. I don't know. We'll see how they work. What the heck, right? Got to go with it. Why not? So, yeah, they're mixed with mixed pour. For those who are curious. For those who want to buy, contact Krista. What is her? What is it? 8974?
Yes.
Krista8974@gmail.com, I think. I hope that's right.
Yeah.
I think it's right.
I used to have like in the description, but that was back when my acrylic pouring time. So
right now you're a paper girl.
Well, I've been actually contemplating it. Once it like stops being hot as hell,
right,
and I can stand to be out in the big studio, I might start doing some pours again.
Yeah.
Just right now, it's too hot to be anywhere other than in some AC or a nice cool shower. So, I was going to show the color palette here. That is the color palette that we're going to be working with tonight. We launch the color palette every Saturday morning for the next week. And we encourage you to create something with it and either share it on YouTube or Facebook, whatever platform you're on. Or you can share it with us in Discord and let us know what you created. So, yeah.
Discord.
Hmm.
Join us on
What is
Discord.
Discord?
Oh my.
Like a little old lady that on that.
Right?
It does. Oh my.
Like she just saw somebody in bike shorts. Oh my.
Yeah. Or,
Oh my.
oh my. You got that one, and then
Yeah.
you got,
Oh my.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I like the one where the little old lady just sees somebody walk into church in bike shorts. And she's like, oh my.
Mrs. Doubtfire type thing.
Yeah. Oh my.
Oh goodness. Hmm.
Well, I didn't plan this very well. Oh, snap.
I didn't either. I took out a big canvas and I got paints. Well, I only have a base coat for like an 8x8 or a 5x5. So here I go, mixing.
But I was just trying to make this. You know what? I might just leave this for something else. And I'm calling an audible.
There you go.
You gonna drop back and punt too?
Yeah, I'm right there
That's
with
what
you.
we're all doing. Audibles on the.
I think I'm going to do is I'm going to make an insert to go in this book instead. So,
Ooh.
Interesting.
I'm going to see
Okay.
what we can
My
do.
stupid cord is going to get in the way. Let me see if I can pin it up somehow. I'll be right back. This way.
Words.
Cords are kind of necessary, especially if you're using a dongle. But, you know.
Dongles. Yep. Yes.
There we go.
Don't mind me, I'm just shuffling around back here.
Shuffling.
Oh.
She be shuffling.
Okay, I am back. Hopefully that helps a little bit with all this. Don't be surprised though if I turn my head and yank the whole camera right over on it.
Everything goes flying.
I would do it too. I know me too well. Okay, that needs something else. It's just too transparent. Get in there. Put an apple barrel with it. Why not? It's what's sitting here. Why not? It's mix. Anything works with mix.
Yeah.
Except So Flat. So Flat does not work with mix.
Oh, really?
Yeah, turns into a big rubbery ball. Like slime. It's like a homemade toxic slime.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. But otherwise everything else works with mix. Even my school glue. I can mix my school glue pouring medium and mix pouring medium paints on the same canvas, and they work very well together as long as they're the same consistencies.
There you go.
Yeah. God, I sound like a mixed PSA tonight. What the heck?
Well, why not?
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Okay. That's thin. All right. So did anybody have anything cool happening since Wednesday, since we last talked?
Cool. No, it's
Cool.
been 104 here. It hasn't been cool.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not what
I meant interesting cool. Not temperature cool. Interesting cool. Interesting.
I got to be a part of the Max because that's part of my new job is doing the creator success stuff on vidIQ, and I got to hang out with Emily D. Baker.
I was gonna ask how that went.
I'm so jelly. I'm so happy for you too, but I'm a little jelly. I mean, I'm a stan. I gotta admit, I'm a stan. I
Yeah.
just. How'd she
It's
smell? What did she smell like?
It was virtual, honey. It
Oh.
wasn't like I was.
Oh, okay.
Shoot.
Well,
Shoot.
Still just as good, just as fun.
Yeah, that's cool though.
Even if you couldn't sniff her.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm hoping that I'll get to meet her at Vid Summit. So.
Oh, yay.
Very awesome. Okay, I'm gonna mute you because I gotta turn on a hairdryer.
Yay.
Okay. I think I'm moving a little slow, but
That's
eventually
okay.
I'll reach it. Eventually. Let's see. Yeah,
I think it's one of those weeks, and you're almost done, right? With customer service?
yes, I have 2 shifts left in customer service, and then I'm 100% max.
Woohoo!
So I'm excited.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you.
I don't get me wrong, customer support is great. You know, I enjoy the team that I work with, but it's more my wheelhouse to help creators that want to help themselves.
Yes.
As far as, you know, and I'm not real good at the billing stuff and, you know, tech support and all the other things that go with being customer support for vidIQ. Is nothing to do with anything other than that. So
I think you're going to have fun.
yeah, it's a lot of fun already. I had it pointed out to me that I am the only female on my team.
Oh,
Bar is there, but she's not there all the time, and she's
Expecting now, isn't she?
yes, Bar's having a baby. I'm so excited for
oh wow.
But, yeah. So, but she is at the moment our like support person to help us with like all the back end stuff. But that could be changing too. So, but she's not like in our team meetings and stuff like that. I just ripped this. God bless America.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I need to just not do this today, I guess. Nothing's going right. I can make it work though.
You got this, Tish.
Yeah. No problem. Hey, I'm going to give a shout out to those that are in the chat. One person that was, but I think they left. Now, Deidre Miller is here. Dee's Art. Hello, Deidre. Welcome.
Hi, Deidre.
Resident Heaven Studios. That's Sue Ashworth. Hello, Sue Ashworth.
Hi, Sue.
Hey, Sue.
We got Tony and Diane McDivitt. What? Wait a minute. What was that?
That
Did I
was
hear a
weird.
voice?
Is that Sue?
Hello.
Oh, hey, Sue.
Oh.
Someone come in.
Sue Ashworth is here with us.
Aw,
That's where she went.
Shh. She's not here.
our imagination.
Anyway, Tony and Diane McDivitt. Hello, guys. Welcome.
Hi, Queen Diane.
And also in Australia, Tam.
Hi, Tam.
Hello,
Tam's
hello.
Art.
It's
Welcome. Tam says namaste.
Namaste, Tam.
Nerd mistake.
Nerd mistake.
The divine nerd in me recognizes the divine nerd in you.
I love that. Oh, goodness.
I always say, don't namaste away too long.
No.
Ah.
That reminds me. Michael and I went for lunch today, as we often do on Fridays. And we went to the Asian food place here in town, and I was very disappointed in their fortune cookies.
Uh-oh.
Because it didn't give us a fortune. You know what it gave us? A dad joke. It was like they were dad jokes.
Oh,
And I
wow.
was like, what is wrong with this picture?
Uh-huh. Right?
Aw.
Yeah, I was not real happy.
Aw. A dad joke. Oh my god.
It was.
Was it a funny dad joke?
No, it was like what was it? Something about how children that want to grow up to be bankers might lose interest.
I get it.
I mean, dad joke.
Come on.
No, and something about if money talks, Bitcoin sings. It's like, what is
Oh, that was
Okay,
mine. Hell, I mean, I'm like, what Bitcoin? Why is that even in a fortune
Yeah.
cookie?
That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
So I was very disappointed.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
weak. That's weak.
Yeah, it was very weak. So yeah, that was our experience.
yeah, it was okay. Wasn't that, we've had good experiences there, but, like really nice, but yeah. That's a great question, Sue. I don't know. Something. What were they smoking?
Yeah, no kidding.
Something. And they weren't sharing either. That's the part that really gets my goat. Smoke stuff. At least share. Jeez.
Yeah. Oh my
So,
goodness.
anybody doing anything this weekend?
We have the California State Fair.
Ooh,
and
fun.
Steve and one of our kids likes to eat corn dogs at the state fair.
Ah. The corn dogs at fairs are very good. So are the mini donuts and the
Yeah.
Indian fried bread. Mm.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yum,
we
yum,
got
yum.
for that. Well, I mean, and the
That's,
grandbaby too,
Uh-huh.
but yeah, for the corn dogs.
Aw.
So woohoo! As long as it's not 104 again tomorrow, maybe.
Right.
I can't even admit. I just don't even want to. No.
Right? Like, ugh.
We went outside long enough to get from the house to the car, and and then into the food place, and that was long enough.
Yeah.
I was good after that.
It's a mad dash back to the air conditioning.
Yeah.
Right? That's exactly it. It's like, goodness sakes alive.
Sue said that they're actually going to have a fair there in her neck of the woods.
Sue is having an affair? With who?
Really, Sue?
No, that's not what I said.
Oh, I thought that's what you said. I'm sorry. Things are a little tinny here, and yeah, so I was just like, what?
So, Julie, what are you smoking? Are you going to share?
It's called what is it called?
I was wondering the same thing. Can I have it?
Jupiter drops. I think that's what it's called. Jupiter drops. Supposed to taste like Skittles.
Funny.
What the
Skittles.
hell did I put in that?
Oh my.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it got
for
foggy in
Oh.
here.
Oh, wait a minute. Here's the old lady taking judgment upon you, Julie.
Oh my.
Here you go.
Silly lady.
In your face, old lady.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I
There you
told you
go.
once they heard me, they'd be in here.
Okay, these
Uh-huh.
are kind of coming out cool.
Mhm.
Hopefully, I don't mess it up.
It happened, Sue.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll be back.
I don't believe her.
The fine art of distraction is in the house. Hello, Nathan. Welcome, welcome.
Hi,
Nathan.
Nathan. Okay.
We need to get Nathan back on here again.
Right?
Yes.
You hear that, Nathan? It was a unanimous vote.
Yes.
Yep.
Very
Get your
unanimous.
booty on the floor tonight.
Let's see if the dolphin agrees. Oh, yep, it does.
Yep. Definitely.
You're dolphin approved. Get in here.
How's it going, Sue?
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good.
Okay, that's a thumbs down.
Aw.
Aw.
Nathan, you haven't missed too much. Came in at a
Yep.
great time. Nothing that we can't get you caught up on.
You're good. You're
Yeah.
sufficient, dude.
We were just talking about old lady judgments about guys who walk into church in bike shorts. And on that note, I'm going to mute you. Ha!
And
Dis-
apparently I'm having
discuss.
an affair.
According to Julie,
Yeah.
or she was questioning that.
What we have here is Eka next week.
The what?
So-
What?
It's called the Eka.
Ika.
It's an
Okay.
Yeah, the Eka. It's a agricultural show where all the farmers from the country come to the city and show the city kids what they do. And you have the best for cows and horses and sheep and
Oh,
the best wool, the best
that
milk.
sounds like our FFA and 4-H organizations here.
Yeah, it's an agricultural thing.
Yeah, we have that here as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I was one of those kids.
Yes,
Okay.
Gypsy, you are going. Greg and Jules are going to take you. All right.
Some didn't come out as
Yeah, and you'll
good.
see the animals too. All right, scram. Scram jam before I spread. Okay, that was one.
Okay, Nathan was asking, he said that Tish said something and he missed it.
Uh,
Oh, I didn't say much.
Well, what you said he missed.
Oh, well, Nathan, you need to be on here, so
Yeah.
put some
Yeah.
time in your
Then you
busy
wouldn't
schedule.
miss.
right.
That's
I think
right.
that's what we were saying. You said it was unanimous that he needs to come back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you for
In
clarifying.
other mates, get your button gear. Next thing you know.
Ooh. You were
Yeah.
speaking in dual.
In Tool?
I heard two Sues.
Yeah, so did
Oh,
I.
Oh, that was weird.
That's
I
trouble.
think I don't think the world is ready for two Sues.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ready for two Sues.
She's got a doppelganger. Oh, it's a Sparky. Hello, Sparky.
Hello,
Hello,
Sparky.
Sparky.
Everybody says hi.
He sounds buggered.
He's groaning. He's groaning.
Yeah, he sounds buggered.
He's just getting home from a long day at work, a long week at work. So you would be amazed at the stupid stuff people do to their cars before they take them to an expert. It's
No, I would
No, I
not be
believe it.
surprised. I
Yeah.
actually be like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
yeah. Oh, he has shown me pictures of things, and yeah, you sit there and you go, what were they thinking?
Yeah.
What were they thinking? And
That's just
oh,
it, they weren't.
yeah, exactly. And then if you were to show them a picture of what he's got to do to their car, they would probably freak because the entire dashboard is pulled out. The steering column is laying on the floorboard. A couple of the seats might be pulled out because he does he does wiring stuff and computers and all that stuff. So sometimes he's got to trace a short all the way through your car. And yeah.
That's fun.
Uh,
I helped
Yeah.
my dad do that once when I was a little kid.
Uh-huh.
Not fun.
No, not at all.
We ended up taking it to the mechanic anyway. With my dad.
Ah,
But we spent probably the better part of 6 hours trying to figure it
wow.
out.
Yep.
So I get to spend time with my dad though, so that was cool. You know?
Yeah, that's why I loved spending time at the shop helping my dad because it was just all dad all day. And yeah, I got to be his little boy.
Yep.
And yeah.
Yeah.
And it was just a blast. I loved hanging out with him, getting greasy or going hunting. I love to go hunting with him too.
Yeah, I did that too.
Yeah.
we went fishing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did that too. Fly
Yep.
fishing.
We didn't go fishing.
Aw.
My dad.
How do you not go fishing in Minnesota?
Because we lived on a lake and it wasn't that exciting.
It's free food right at your doorstep.
Eh.
Okay, I'm back on mute.
You forgot that my mom doesn't know how to cook.
Oh yeah.
It's like,
Oh.
no. She could make, yeah, no. It was not a good idea. Let's just leave it at that. If I can't say anything nice, I won't say anything at all.
My dad took me fishing and my mum, and they set me up, or Dad set me up with my rod at one end of the river, and he went down the other end of the river by the bridge so that we could catch the king of all rainbow trout.
Oh,
Dad was gone for all of 10 minutes-ish, keeping in mind I'm 5 years old.
uh-huh.
And all of a sudden, Dad hears, Joe, your daughter. Well, he drops everything. He comes running back, and here's this little 5-year-old with blonde curly hair heaving on this rod.
Oh, you caught it.
I caught it.
Awesome.
Now, to give you an idea of how big this fish was, you know your picks, your big picks
Okay.
that you use in the garden?
Right.
Okay, well, he was about that much longer than the pick,
Oh, wow.
Wow.
about 5 inches longer, and he was that wide in the belly. Yeah, and he was about 3.5 inches wide in the belly,
Nice.
and it is about 5.5, 6 inches in height.
Was he tasty?
He was yummy.
Bet.
Mm.
Yum.
And he had the most beautiful colorations in him. It was gorgeous. So I
like
held
trout.
the record in the A Fishing Club for quite a while.
Very good. Very nice.
And my dad was not happy.
It was supposed to be his, wasn't it?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
every time he taught me something new, I'd somehow best him.
Ah,
Took me out the back of Preston TAFE, which is a college, a technical college,
okay.
and he bought me a left-hand club. He decided he was going to teach me golf so he and I could go play golf together, because it was good for his back. He'd had a broken neck when he was younger.
Ooh,
I
dang.
must have been about 3-ish when it happened, playing footy. Anyway, he put the ball down and he showed me how to grip the club, and he told me to keep the eye on the ball when I put the club through, and I hit it. I hit it about 400 yards.
Oh my goodness.
The golf
Wow.
ball's still most probably out there. He
Had
just
some
watched me.
angst to work through.
He just took the club off me and we went to McDonald's. Taught me how to play ball.
Wow.
I beat him at that too. So, yeah. He didn't like teaching me new things because I wound up teaching him. Yeah, and then he died when I was 13, so.
Aw. At least you have some cool memories with him, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah, I've
he could have
got
bought
great
you.
memories too.
Yeah, I mean, the things that he could have bought you and everything, those things break, they fade away and everything, but the memories, man, and the experiences, those stay with us.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I still have the jewelry box he made me out of thin marble plating.
Oh, that's
Handmade,
awesome.
the hinge and all.
Gee. So he was a maker. Oh,
Yeah.
you okay there, Tish?
He actually,
I'm good.
Okay.
you good?
Yeah,
Nothing broke?
No, I just spilled my water and dumped stuff, and yeah.
I have a photo of me, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
that he wanted to preserve. So he got a margarine container and mixed up some resin. Keep in mind we're going to about 1975-ish, 6-ish.
Wow.
And he put this photo of me in it.
Aw.
So when I found it again, with all the belongings that were given to me, I
Mm-hmm.
noticed that the resin was starting to lift off the photo because he cut the photo to the exact same size, not
Oh,
slightly shorter.
gotcha.
So I made a mold to make sure that it would cover and seal the whole thing again.
Right.
And to this day, that resin has not aged or dulled the photo at all.
Wow.
Although the actual resin itself, the original resin, got very tacky and sticky and gritty,
Oh, wow.
but I managed to save a little bit of it, get it cleaned up enough to preserve even the the smallest of gaps. It created a bubble.
Okay.
When I put the new resin on it, but it preserved it perfectly.
Wow.
So that was my first introduction to resin back in 1975-ish, 6-ish.
Very cool.
I remember it stunk to high heaven.
Still stinks to high heaven, but it's not as
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, it
It's not
depends
bad.
on the brand.
All of it stinks to me. I mean, even Stone Coat has it. It
Yeah.
smells. It's not
Yeah,
that it stinks or give me a headache, or Stone Coat doesn't give me a headache, but it still smells funny.
Yeah, it does still smell, but it doesn't smell as bad as what this stuff did. Dad
Oh no.
used to make
Whoa.
fiberglass boats, and that's where he got the resin from. And he was experimenting with it at the time.
I shouldn't have spun this.
Oh no.
I made a mess.
Oh no.
That's
Messy,
what I
I made a
messy.
mess. I made a mess. I made a mess. I made a mess. Okay, I'm going to
Messy,
blow this
messy.
out and try for something a little different. Be back in a few minutes.
Okay.
See you in a few.
Yep.
She's having fun with it. Come on, work with me.
So I was printing out LOL colouring ins for the girls, so that's got them, the oldest one, quiet for a little while.
That's good.
That's cute.
Talk about memories with family. And actually, this past week, I went out to the cemetery to work on the headstones and try to get things cleaned up there. And, it's really a special time whenever you just start thinking about parents and grandparents and family and just, like we're talking about. I went fishing with my dad, went camping, canoeing, hiking, just about anything. I mean, a lot of hunting and target shooting and just working on things together, projects. He was an engineer and he taught me about technology and electronics and a lot of cool stuff.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So
That's
it was great. Yeah, definitely. It's nice to reflect upon those memories.
That's cool.
I got my dad's creative streak as well as my mum. My mum's quite creative herself. If I wanted to go do that for my family, go to the grave sites, I've got to go to Victoria to do that. The only one I've got up here is my stepdad.
Oh no.
But most of the rest of my dad's side's at Faulkner. And my mum's side's at, I think it's classed as Preston. I think.
Making a mess.
So there's my colours there, if you can see them.
Oh, those are perfect.
So that's the colours I've got. Whether I
Those are
get to them or not's a different ball game, but
It's kind of that way sometimes.
yeah. I think I nailed them.
Yeah, they look perfect.
Thank you. I just got to work out how I'm going to put them in. This was a spur of the moment thing. I usually don't go on a live when I've got the girls home.
Well, we're grateful you're here.
Thank you. I thought, well, the going's good. Get going.
While you have a calm moment in the house.
Yeah, you watch the moment the live finishes, all hell's gonna break loose.
No, it's gonna be just fine all day. Just watch.
That's right. That's right.
All day.
All in
Happy
your mind.
thoughts. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Happy thoughts.
you don't know an ADH kid like I do.
Mhm.
I'm an ADHD kid, so hey,
You do.
it was all about finding that thing that I could focus on and not be tempted to go in a different direction altogether.
Yeah,
That was me though. I was special that way.
now this kid's, 1 minute she's stable doing what she's doing, then the next thing she gets so bored with it so quickly, and you're often trying to find something else. So we'll go through about a dozen different things in one day.
Sounds like me. I
And
think
it's
my
just,
kind of to that. I just have a hard time focusing on things sometimes.
the one thing I find that settles her is to put her in front of YouTube, and even that's starting to wear thin. So I've got her trying to watch some of my shows, like the art shows, to try and.
You know what I watched was cooking shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does that too.
I love watching them make something.
Hold, please.
Mm.
You knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Well, this is kind of a bust as to what I had planned, but I am very curious to see how it's going to dry.
It looks cool.
Now, I have this little piggy iridescent. What the heck is it called? Hold on a second. Let me take out that earplug. Where is it? Where is it? That's not it. Nope, that's not it.
Oh,
Where is
that's
it?
cool.
Oh, jeez.
Look at those colors.
There it is. Twinkle.
Oh yeah, twinkle.
So, yeah, kind of curious to see how that shows up. So,
Yeah,
gonna let it live.
cool.
Gonna let it live. It's a very abstract flower.
Very abstract.
Very abstract.
Hey,
You could put some of that molten stuff that you were doing on Thursday.
Oh, yeah, that Pebeo gold gilding. Yeah, that would
put that in
probably
the
look
middle of
cool.
it.
That would probably look really cool.
You see, you think outside the box.
Yep.
I'm
I was
not in
getting
the
there.
box.
I was just gonna wait for it to dry first before I started thinking what else I was gonna do with it. But that works.
Because what it looks like now, it could shift and change.
Right.
Like resin, you don't plan anything, you let it live, and then if it goes
Right.
cockeyed,
Yep.
you think, oh, okay, well, now what?
Now what will you be? Because you're not what I planned.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh?
I think that's why artists can go with the flow so much better than people that aren't artists.
Arty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we have to kind of go with the flow with our art creations
Yeah.
and be able to make things work when we spill paint or when we,
Right. Kind of think on the fly.
overexpose our photography or something like that. So,
Yeah.
kind of just gotta roll with it.
Yep. And I'm not going to sing it, although I want to. I'm singing it in my head.
You know what I found? You know what I found the other day? Or I should say, my daughter found the other day? My dad's original camera.
Hmm.
That's cool.
The old film in the back and wind it on.
Yeah, I have two. or
My
three of
dad
those.
had an old Argus. It was awesome camera. My brother has it now, but it is just the coolest old camera. I love that thing.
I think my mum's still got her old box Brownie.
Oh yeah, I have one of those too. Those are
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, my grandmother had one. Yeah. And, funny enough that you mentioned about the camera, Sue, I did the exact same thing. I actually brought my dad's 8 millimeter, and it's got Kodak film rolls second to the case. Yeah. I thought that would be really cool to kind of like for some of the content that I want to record to kind of have that camera in the backdrop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because
We still have the projector, our 8 millimeter projector, and everything.
Yeah. We do the same. I think we had, gosh, what was it? Something went wrong with it, and we never could find the piece to get it fixed. But yeah, we still got the projector and still, the camera. So I don't know.
Yeah.
See if I can.
The flash that you attach to the camera. You still
Yeah.
have that?
Oh, yeah, I remember those. And the blue bulbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So cool.
You had to have a light meter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think my favorite camera is always going to be the Pentax K1000 now. I think you could make it do just about anything you wanted if you knew your f-stops, your apertures and everything else. I love that camera.
Real. It's a little different than it did on the black, but
I'm trying to see. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Oh, you're making a big flower. That is pretty.
big one. It's I don't know. It looks so much different.
There we go. Okay,
That's
I'm back.
cool.
On the black than it did. I think didn't
Yeah?
even notice the little fractal things I did. Oh well. That's okay. It needs a jelly pen.
This light better.
Manon did a really cool fractal video the other day. Was it last week? Has it been last week already? It was a cool video though. She was
Yeah.
working with acrylic inks and some alcohol, and it was really fun to watch them grow. It was just like woof, and just
Yeah. I remember that now.
watch the magic happen. It was very cool. I like those kind of videos.
Speaking of magic and videos, the new trailer for Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, has been released. That's a new trailer. So, because it's going to be coming out September 2nd on Prime Video.
Ooh, awesome.
Yeah, and then they just released the trailer for the Dungeons and Dragons movie as well.
That
It's
comes
coming
out
out.
like March of 2023, right?
Right, yeah. It's got Chris Pine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool. The trailer.
Oh,
All right, well,
I'm yawning.
I'll tell you what, let's do some close-ups now. And I'll tell you what, Julie.
Yep.
Let's jump into yours.
It didn't come out like I was planning on it, but I'm kind of digging it. I don't know.
it.
It's weird. It's weird and wonderful like me.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of plant.
Oh
I
my.
like it.
We'll see how it dries. I'm really, I'm curious to see how this twinkle is gonna dry. So, it's got a really pretty kind of pink flash to it, and I think it'll be pretty.
Looks awesome.
Very cool. Very cool.
Kind of cabbage rose looking, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah. It's
I
different.
like it.
It's different.
I like it.
Thank you.
All right.
Mhm.
And Janice?
Oh, yeah. Kind of maybe turned out kind of not like I was planning, but I'll probably
that's
add
cool.
some of the jelly pens. A glitter gel pen set
Ooh,
from an art
those
angel.
are pretty.
From an art angel. And they're
Aw.
fun. I play with them all the time.
Very cool.
Outstanding.
Yes.
Ten.
That is going to be so cool to embellish.
Yeah. Let me get there.
I have to cheat and use one of those French curves.
Yeah. Oh.
So I can get decent curved lines where I want them. Yeah.
Oh, you just gave me some
That's
ideas.
not cheating. That's not cheating.
No?
No.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
they're made for, silly.
It's called what?
That's what they're made for.
Yeah.
Cheating. Utilizing the proper tool for the job.
Yeah. I tend to get guff from the purest crowds, you know?
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? Bring him over here.
Yeah. We'll tell them to go guff off.
I'll draw them a map using a French curl.
Yeah.
So they'll be running around in circles for days.
I love it.
Okay, Sue.
Oh, you do
Don't.
not want to hear what's in the background, so here is what I've done. I will
Show
show
you next time.
next time. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Must be a meltdown.
I love those drawings she does. Those are so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. They're awesome.
See, she doesn't need a French curve. She does that all freehand.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? You take out the French curve and you do it over and over and over again. And then you start getting muscle memory, and then you don't need it anymore. It's a tool, though. It's a tool. It's a learning tool. It's for those of us who want precise.
Right.
We don't want, organic. We want precise. So no.
Yeah.
Won't convince me otherwise. I love you. Okay.
What about you?
I will show you my vision. This is the little folder that I made to go inside this book. It's gonna go inside here on like the front signature. So it'll be inside this book.
Those
But
are so awesome.
got a little goof there and a little goof there. So I took some other paper and I stamped it, and then I took some gold wax and I kind of waxed the edges. I don't know if you can see that or not. So there's a little bit of gold there. Once that wax dries, I'm gonna distress the edges with some black, and then I am going to tear out. I stamped these butterflies with some
Flutterflies. Good thing Angie's not here tonight.
Gonna have flutterflies.
Flutterflies.
On, so this will go here, and then the flutterby will go on top, and then maybe something else in the background. And I've got little pieces to cover up. This is another like little scrap piece that I stamped on. I put the gold on the edge, and I'll hit this with the black ink as well, and that'll go on all the other places too. So, but I gotta wait for things to dry, so that'll be that.
So cool.
And I just wanted to say I'm going to postpone the members only live stream until next week, sometime during the week. I'm going to find out what my schedule is for my new job, and that we'll see what day that happens to work best into that. I was going to do it today, but I had too much work to do, and then I didn't start feeling well. I started not feeling well after out for lunch.
Lunch.
So I took like an hour nap. So, and I don't nap. That's not the way I roll. So, but tomorrow night we're gonna do our Creator Tribe Hangout. Is the last Saturday of the month. So I don't know what we're gonna do. We'll see. But I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with us. And if we don't see you tomorrow night, hopefully we'll see you on Artapalooza. If you're interested in being a part of the live streams, just let me know. You can hit me up on Twitter or join us on Discord. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I appreciate you. Remember, be kind to one another. Peace, love, and happiness.
Bye.
Bye.
Everyone take care. Have a great weekend. We hope to see you tomorrow on the Hangout.
Yeah.